Is there anything to do in this town? If it was as though when we were kids, no wonder we got married. Anything just to break the monotony. I read about this cockamamie trial. The papers make it sound like it's the greatest show on earth. I go over there. The testimony is to snooze from. I couldn't take it. I wanted to hang myself.
Buzz, I'm really very busy now. I just now got the baby to sleep.
Ooh, the famous baby? Oh. Gee, how big do you think it's going to have to get before people realize that out of the entire family tree, it resembles not one single branch? Oh, is this where you keep it when you're not using it?
Buzz, come on, I just now got him to sleep. I am not kidding you. He's exhausted and I'm exhausted. Please.
Okay, I'll save it for later. Just want to tell him a little story.
Oh, yeah, what kind of a story?
Oh, well, a fairy tale. Kids like fairy tales, right? You remember Rumpelstiltskin? The princess makes a deal with an old bearded guy. If she can't guess his name, he gets to keep her kid.
I didn't know you were so fond of symbolism.
I was wondering if you had a chance to think about what I asked you last night.
What, when you called me up, half crazed out of your gourd?
No, not so crazed I didn't know what I want. Question is, do you?
Buzz, look, you have no experience in this industry. Lewis Oil is not some dinky little company. It is a major, giant conglomerate. They're not about to hire a man with no resume based on my pathetic recommendation.
Wait. What is this day stuff? You're talking about one guy who can hire me. Your loving husband. Are you trying to tell me you've forgotten all the wifely ways of persuasion that used to make my blood pressure rise when I was a pup?
Look, I've got some jewelry that I would be willing to sell, and if I gave you the proceeds, and we're talking about $100,000 worth here, would you just forget all this craziness? Please, now that's a lot more money than you could ever make in a first-year job at Lewis Oil.
Maybe I'm not just interested in money.
Yeah, right, and maybe I'm not interested in ever getting a facelift. We are who we are, Buzz.
Well, you're not. Not anymore. You're Mrs. Billy Lewis. People invite you places. They call you madam. You're almost respectable. Maybe if I got a decent job, it might make me respectable, too. I could use a little of that now.
Buzz, you know, I think you're just asking me for something I'm not sure I can deliver.
Oh, what's the matter? You can't light a fire under old Billy, huh? Is that it? Oh, no. Oh, that might explain it.
What?
Well, when I saw him over the courtroom now, he was with some choice brunette, and they were holding hands like a couple of teenagers. She anybody you know?
Your Honor, I apologize for getting ahead of myself, and I realize that this new information has to be firsthand, and I have a witness who can accomplish that. However,
Your Honor,
I do need...
It's a stalling tactic. He's just trying to get a delay.
Mr. Marlar, I warned you. Any postponement is out of the question.
The document referred to was drafted by Bess Lowell. Unfortunately, after it was given to Mr. Spaulding, it was misplaced, but I am sure that Ms. Lowell can remember it verbatim.
I could remember, Your Honor, if I was paid what Spaulding is paying her.
That's enough, Mr. Flynn. So what you're telling me is that you've got a witness, but she's not here now.
But she can be, Your Honor, by tonight, tomorrow at the latest.
I need some time alone with this. I'm going to consider your request in chamber. There'll be a 10-minute recess.
All rise.
What is going on?
Marla's trying to buy some time.
The judge said no more delays.
Relax. Just because he's thinking about it doesn't mean that he's going to cave in.
Okay, she's an old friend. Her name is Vanessa Chamberlain.
An old friend?
Well, they were married once, so what? Well, she was here this morning. Right there. Billy told me he wanted to go to court with her. I knew all about it. I wanted him to go. Poor Vanessa has been through hell lately. She lost her best friend in a car crash, and her father is very sick, and now this lawsuit could just wipe them out completely, devastate the whole family. I feel very sorry for her. Oh, now look what you made me do.
Baby. Look at the little angel. Listen, when he gets old enough to ask you where babies come from, what are you going to tell him?
Buzz, will you stop trying to make me feel like I stole something? This baby was given to me freely, and he's very, very precious to me. Are you really capable of ruining the only happiness that I've had in years?
Only if I'm forced to.
All right, I will talk to Billy, but after that, it is his final decision. That's all that I can do.
Okay. I'll settle for that. For now. Oh, wait, hey, how come you didn't mention that our darling daughter wears a uniform?
You saw Harley?
She almost read me my rights.
What did you say to her?
Why? Nothing personal. Don't have a cow. She doesn't know me from Adam. Neither does Frank.
Well, you just keep it that way. If you dare try to step back into their lives after you gave them the royal kiss-off 18 years ago.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm the invisible man. Now you see me. Now you...
He said 10 minutes. It's been a hell of a lot longer than that.
Roger, what do you want me to do? Walk in here with an AK-47 and blast into Kingdom Come?
Daddy, according to Blake, Moss feels the delay may be granted.
Well, let's hope so. We're in God's hands. And if worst comes to worst, let us remember there are more important things in this life than money.
Any volunteers to tell Roger Thorpe that?
Gosh, I wish I could hear what they were saying back there.
Listen to what the judge says instead. His voice is the one that matters.
All rise. Seated.
I have taken some time to deliberate because the attorney for the defendant has introduced the possibility, but not the guarantee, of a last-minute witness. In light of the amount of time that we've already spent here, and in light of the fact that the defense has had ample opportunity to prepare this case, I have decided to deny that request. I respectfully suggest that if the defense has nothing more to offer today, that we move to closing statements. Mr. Marler, any final thoughts?
Your Honor, I waive the right to any closing statements.
Mr. Flynn, if you waive yours as well, we might get home for a hot lunch.
I think our case has been made abundantly clear. I have no need to summarize.
All right. In that event, in the matter of Bradshaw versus Spaulding, I see no need to wait any longer to announce my decision. The case of Bradshaw versus Spaulding Enterprises turns on whether this company had a legal right to profit from inventions by Ms. Bradshaw's father. The plaintiff's character and alleged prior career have no relevance. In light of the fact that Spaulding has not been able to provide this court with any evidence of a legal contract with Miss Bradshaw's father, this court has no choice but to find in favor of the plaintiff. Enterprises guilty of fraud as charged. Quiet. Quiet, please. There will be silence in this courtroom.
We lost everything.
Quiet. Quiet, please.
They have a verdict! Down at the courthouse!
Possibly the richest woman in these United States. What did I tell you?
It's not over yet. If that contract between Jenna's father and Spaulding Enterprises does exist, we have grounds for an appeal.
Yes, but what if we can't find a copy?
Silence! There will be silence in this courtroom. Quiet. A case like this is difficult, not because the law is unclear, but because the repercussions of such a decision often affect the guilty as well as the innocent. I am mindful of the fact that none of the present defendants was responsible for the original miscarriage of justice, and from the evidence presented, there is no reason to presume they were aware of the resulting and ongoing fraud committed by their company. Yet, as the officers and principals of that corporation, they stand accused and have been found guilty. They have reaped the rewards of that fraud, enjoying a lifetime of advantages that, at the very least, should have been shared by Ms. Bradshaw. The court therefore charges the defendants to deliver Ms. Bradshaw the lesser of either half the income derived over the past 30 years from her father's work, or the entire current assets of Spaulding Enterprises and the individuals named here.
Your Honor, as you well know, we believe evidence exists that would dispute Miss Bradshaw's claims.
I will brook no further delay. I expect my decision to be carried out within the week. Case closed.
Maybe just take a deep breath and get out of here. And this can't be over now, man. It's just too ridiculous to stay in.
I think I'd better be alone with Daddy, all right?
Yeah, okay. We'll talk later. Of course, you know, anything I can.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Very good.
All right, Daddy. Let's go, shall we?
Yep.
Should we go back to the office?
But it isn't yours anymore.
This is Jilly Grant reporting live from the Springfield Courthouse, where a verdict has just come in on the case of Bradshaw versus Spaulding. In a stunning move, Judge Morgan Arthur has ruled in favor of Miss Bradshaw, handing the petite David all of Goliath's spoils. In a world where too often might...
Now, wait a minute. You got to admit, Henry asked for it.
Just don't gloat too much. Oh.
What are you doing here?
I'm making way for the new occupant. Don't you remember firing me?
There's no need to rush.
I don't think Jilly would agree with you. She really wants this job. But then you Davids of the world are very enthusiastic, aren't you? One Goliath, no problem. Two Goliaths.
There are many people who would agree that Spaulding deserved to lose.
Did I say otherwise? Anyway, I am still part owner here. I'm not exactly trespassing.
Holly, your opinions are always welcome here.
My opinion, that's a very strange thing coming from you, Roger, after what you did to me here. Or is WSBR no longer important to you now that you have bigger toys to play with?
Spaulding Enterprises belongs to Jenna, not to me.
Oh, yes. Like this station used to belong to me.
No, a special broadcast isn't enough. I want our airwaves saturated with the story. Tell you what, start with the interview we did before the trial, promo it as the first in a week of conversations with Springfield's new Cinderella. Right. I'm going to need you to tape some stuff later.
Whatever you say, you're the boss.
I don't believe this. Is it all for my benefit?
What are you on about now?
He is treating this like it is his victory, not yours. Doesn't that bother you?
Should it?
He's going to take over control of the whole thing. You saw what he did to me.
Excuse me for being blunt, but didn't you do it to yourself? You see, I didn't get involved in this for the career opportunities, just the money. And very soon there'll be oodles and oodles of the glorious stuff. Now, if Roger wants to play Prince to my Cinderella, he can, as long as he sends me all the money.
It is not the state lottery. Do you have any idea how big Spaulding is, how vast its power? You really want him controlling the whole thing?
Oh, frankly, I haven't given it much thought.
Well, I suggest that you do. And I suggest that you get a lawyer to read the fine print very carefully before you sign anything.
Oh, I don't plan on signing anything, except endorsing all the lovely checks that you're going to send me.
Well, congratulations, you.
Jilly, I loved the concept of David and Goliath. It was brilliant.
Well, yes, I thought it fit in with the essence of the trial. Holly?
Jilly, go on. You're on a roll. I'm just about cleared out of here.
Do you need any help?
Oh, you know, I believe you've already helped me clear out of here. Or should I say you've already helped clear me out of here. In any event, I hope you enjoy it. Lord knows you've earned it. Send this.
Holly has a way about her, doesn't she? Acid tongue with doe eyes. A lethal combination.
Yes, well, she has worked hard to build this station up.
Yes. And then she let go of it. And, may I remind you, she would have lost it if it weren't for you. This, my lady, belongs to you. All right? You earned it fair and square. No need to feel guilty. And there's certainly no time. We are riding a crest here, Jilly. We've got to take advantage of it. The staff is chomping at the bit, awaiting their marching orders. I wish to put you in charge. Now, are you up for it?
Yes. I have the lead-in for the special edition ready for you to see, and I will need time with Jenna later.
Anything you need, you got. Okay, Chief?
Okay.
Shall we? Oh, we've rented out the country club tonight for a victory celebration. Don't think Springfield. Think Hollywood. Lots of glitter, glamour, and style. Have my secretary invite everybody on my Rolodex.
Will do.
And we're not the only ones. Oh, I feel sorry for the poor people who plan to stay on here and try to work for Roger Thorpe. He'll be cutting jobs, reducing...
I'm sure that might happen. It might not be such a bad idea anyway.
You two packing?
What are you doing here?
Oh, I just thought I'd stop by, show Jenna her new digs, get a little head start on the redecorating. Why don't you get going on it?
I'm going to start over here, Roger.
Okay. You know, the place is a little drab right now, but hey, little imagination will work wonders, don't you think?
Yes, bright colors, pinks, golds, that would help.
What are you going to name the place?
Oh, I don't know. You mean change the entire company name?
Why, sure. I was thinking the Bradshaw business.
Oh, yes, I like that. Should we go?
You go ahead, darling.
Are you sure?
No, I'm all right. No. All right, Roger. You may gloat, but not here, not yet. Legally, you are trespassing, and I would appreciate it if you would leave now.
Well, just a few more days. We're not in any rush, are we?
Roger, it isn't going to be your company. It's going to be Jenna's.
That's right, Henry. To do with as she sees fit, including changing the name if that's her desire. The Spaulding Enterprise doesn't have quite the same ring to it anymore. Sort of leaves a bad taste in one's mouth.
Yes, it does. Thanks to you and your shenanigans. Jenna, I think people are going to be hesitant about doing business with you if they find out that Roger Thorpe is involved.
I suppose that's a chance I'll have to take, Henry. But if it weren't for Roger in the first place, I wouldn't have this company after all.
Loves me, loves you not, old fella.
Roger, I could count on you to be something less than gracious, even in victory.
Oh, that's right, Henry. I will, as always, leave the hypocrisy to you.
Henry, I wish it didn't have to be this nasty. I really do. I do wish it turned out differently.
So do I.
Where's Nadine?
Who are you?
Oh, there she is. Oh, and the widow's type, too. You decided, you and Billy, which one he looks like?
Bridget, would you take Peter into the kitchen, please, and feed him?
He's asleep.
Well, feed him again.
Okay.
Here, sugar. Like that?
I changed my mind. You don't have to.
I don't?
No. I'll ask him. Could you get me a beer, please?
Oh, perhaps his earrings are too...
No, don't you touch those earrings. Everything about you is too much. You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I think I'm still in total shock. And I'm so nervous. No one's ever thrown a party in my honor before.
I want your debut into Springfield society to be a night you'll never forget.
How many people did you invite?
Everyone who's anyone in this whole stinking town.
And some of those people wouldn't even let me through their front door the other day.
Tonight's going to be such sweet revenge, honey. You're an heiress now. You are the new head of Spaulding Enterprises, and everyone in that room is going to have to accord you the respect you deserve.
Don't mess up the lips.
Are you ready? Yes. Take a deep breath. You're hyperventilating.
I'm trying to breathe. Where is everyone?
I thought you said you had invited a lot of people.
I did.
It doesn't look like there's
There
anybody
must be some mistake.
here.
Excuse me, isn't there a private party scheduled here for tonight?
Yes, honoring a Miss Bradshaw.
Yeah.
And what time was this bash meant to start?
It was 15 minutes ago. Looks like a bus.
I'm leaving.
Wait a minute.
No one is going to show
People
up.
always show up late for these things. Now, take it easy. It's going to be all right.
Hi. Where is everyone?
You tell me. I put you in charge of the invitations.
Over 500 invitations went out. Oh, well, unless it's bowling in Springfield, I've been snubbed.
Nobody snubs the head of Spaulding Enterprises.
Right, Jenna. Once they find out...
They've already found out, obviously, and they don't like it.
Well, that's too bad, isn't it? Because we won.
Yes, we won, didn't we? Oh, golly. We have to do work with these people.
No, wrong. They have to do business with us.
Right again. Now, they cannot afford to ignore the head of a major corporation.
I don't like the thought of people kissing up to me because of somebody I've become.
Did you prefer it when they treated you like dirt because of who they thought you were?
Besides, the court has they've upheld every one of your claims.
They obviously think that Henry was right and that I stole the company away from him.
Well, that's too bad, because you didn't. You won the company fair and square. Which is more than can be said about Henry's treatment of you. He lied about being your father. He lied about the so-called contract Spaulding had with your true father, and we proved that in a court of law. Now, if the good citizens of Springfield can't accept the truth, that, I repeat, is too damn bad because we were right.
Well, sometimes I'm beginning to wish I was wrong.
No, you don't.
This has been so painful. So terribly painful, especially for poor Henry.
All right, now listen, Jenna. It is time that you stopped deluding yourself about him. Poor Henry got exactly what he deserved. And so did we. Ladies, cheers. Drink up.
Reception is lousy. Remind me to tell Billy to check the outside antenna.
Stop that.
What?
We just get out of here. I promise you I will talk to Billy tonight.
No, you said that yesterday.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't get a chance to. You see, Billy came in late, and I didn't get a chance to, get him in the right mood.
No, I'm not about to wait for your sex life to improve. I want the job this century.
You are so crude.
You're going to be worried a lot more than about my manners when I tell your husband that you just gave birth to an 8-pound lump of foam rubber.
Don't you threaten me.
I'm kind of looking forward to talking to old Bill, Just sort of husband to husband.
Ex-husband. And if you tell him, then both of us will end up with nothing.
Then we blow each other's meal ticket, right, Deanie?
Stop calling me that. I will get you the job.
No, I want to talk to him myself, sort of size up my new boss.
Oh, yeah? And how am I supposed to explain who you are, let alone what you're doing in my living room?
Think of something.
Like what?
Well, I have faith in you. You're the one that made me a war hero, right?
Yes, I did. And the least you can do to thank me is by staying dead.
And the kids actually bought this?
Yes. Especially Frankie.
Little Frankie must have been, 8 or 9 when I kicked, huh?
Yeah, around that.
It's hard to imagine him grown.
Stay away from him.
Why, how can he recognize me with this new face?
You just stay away from him, Buzz. Now, look, I know that I wasn't the best mother in the world, but at least I gave him an image of his father that he could be proud of, so don't you dare tamper with that and make it disillusioned.
I think I'm insulted.
You know what I mean.
Nah, what? What, he's gonna be ringing his own doorbell? Just somebody selling you something or something. All right, come on in.
Hi, it's,
Yeah.
Listen, sorry to interrupt, but Lainey and I have some news to tell you.
This isn't a good time. Call me later.
Well, this is something I really wanted to say over the phone.
Come back tomorrow.
Mom! Lainey and I are getting married.
Married?
Mom.
Married.
Did he call you Mom?
Yeah, why?
Oh, Frankie, that's wonderful. Oh, that is such great news. I'm so happy for you.
You are?
Yes. Elaine's always been one of my favorite people.
I have.
Yes, of course.
Hi, I'm Frank Cooper.
Frank.
Yeah, Frank. Who are you?
Take it, Deanie.
Me?
I couldn't stand the suspense. Did you tell her?
I'm not everything.
Well, there's more, Mom, actually.
What are you doing here?
Well,
You know each other?
Well, not by name, but we've had a few run-ins.
make any more big donut thief arrests?
Well, you got a smart mouth, mister.
Must run in the family.
Family. Oh, we're related here?
Yes. Yes. This is, your cousin. Cousin Rex.
Cousin?
Wait a minute, hold on here. I've met all the Coopers, and we definitely do not have a cousin Rex.
Well, he's not a Cooper. He's a Mancini.
We're Italian?
Only by marriage. He's from my side of the family.
The last one left.
Oh, well, thank goodness for that. Well, I am Eleni Andros. I'm so happy to meet you.
You'll be the first. So, when's the wedding?
Well, depends. Actually, depends. Actually, we don't know. It depends on when the baby's born.
Baby. Wait, I thought you said that this was Ellen Michael's baby.
And that's what the great news is. The baby's mine.
Yours?
Yeah, I'm going to be a father.
A father? And that means that I'm going to be a grandmother.
Yes, that's right. And little Peter is going to be an uncle.
I want to go.
No, are you kidding? You waste all this wonderful bubbly. You know, it may be news to you, but I have been stood up before. Just not by a whole town.
They're little people with littler minds are not worth getting upset about.
Roger, why did you throw this party?
Why? To introduce the new head of Spaulding to Springfield.
Mm-hmm. You mean to rub it in their faces. You'd better get used to the fact that the society here is never going to accept me. I stole the company from their dearest friends, the Spauldings.
Yeah, their dearest friends, the Spauldings, started out as pirates, stealing their fortune on the high seas. Yeah. It's a time-honored tradition by which old money gets their old money in this world. You're different, you see. You got yours legally. Tell you what, we'll have another party.
No, I don't want to have anything to do with these people.
honest. They'll come around.
In about 50 years,
A lot
maybe.
shorter than that. And then, my dear, it's going to be payback time.
So, where's the party?
Why, we're it.
Nobody came? Great, more caviar for me.
Leave it to you to look on the bright side, Leo.
Why not? We won, didn't we?
He's right. The man is right. We won. It's about time we started our victory celebration. Hey, you! Tell the band to start playing. Shall we start with a waltz? Listen, we came here to party. And damn it, that's what we're going to do! Here. My dear lady, may I have the honor and the singular pleasure of the first dance with you?
Well, let me check my card, shall I? Looks like you're in luck, because I'm totally free.
You are, aren't you?
Look, Roger Thorpe has been trying to dance on my family's grave ever since he got to this town.
So, Mom, you're gonna be... Don't even say the word, Harlan. Oh, Mom, give me a break. It's not like it's the first time for you.
It isn't? You mean I'm already a cousin again?
Nadine, I hope you will be happy for Frank and I. Oh, I am. It's just that, wait. Aren't you married to Ellen Michael?
I'm getting a divorce.
Well, then, how do you think that this baby is Frankie's?
The same way that Peter is yours and Billy's, Mom. Think about it.
I'm sorry. I wasn't judging you, Elaine. If anybody knows the joy a baby can bring for two people in love, it's me.
Well, Nadine, I hope you know that I'm going to try to be the best wife for your son, and I love him so much.
Partner, beer, cuz? Thanks. Here. How tall are you?
6'2".
Amazing.
Why?
I'm just wondering.
Well, my mom says I probably got it from her side of the family because my dad was, like, short.
No, he wasn't that short. Compact.
You knew him?
I met him a few times. He was nice. Handsome guy. Nice jacket.
Thanks. Yours, too. Well, I guess we are related then, huh?
What? Jackets? Right.
Rex, how come I've never met you before?
I was out west.
Doing what?
This and that.
Like this? Like what, this and that?
Harley, stop interrogating the poor man.
I don't need to. I've never met him before. I'd like to get to know my cousin.
Oh, you'll just have to excuse her, Rex. Probably all that police training.
Excuse me, Nadine, I think little Petey needs a change, but I will take care of it myself. It's over this way.
Oh, yeah, I'll help you. I need the practice. So, Rex, how well did you know Harley's father?
No one to step on my dress.
No one to cut in.
And I'm dancing with the sexiest man in the room.
I say we do this every year.
The outcast of ball.
How about the We Have It All ball?
This is a fiasco. How can we laugh like that?
Well, it helps to be the center of your own universe.
Come on, you stick in the muds. What is this? Let's dance.
That's right.
Don't stop that music. Come on, now, let's have a really upbeat song like Pick It.
Happy days are here again.
The skies above.
Here again.
The party's over. Hey, you know, this adds a whole new meaning to the word exclusive.
Now, don't tell me. You're a gate crasher. This is just a wild guess.
Excuse me, Roger, but I really have to be going.
I'll walk you home. Take care, Jelly. Well, look what you won. A whole bunch of nothing.
Stop by Spalding tomorrow and tell me that.
Got big plans, huh, Raj?
I'll never tell.
Well, let me tell you something. A few truths here. You ain't too good at listening, so you listen up. You listen?
with bated breath.
Come after Lewis, and I'm gonna rip your heart out.
So how well did you know my father?
Well, how well can any man know another?
Don't you have an appointment, Rex?
Yes. So, you in town for long, Rex?
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, I'll show you out.
Rex Mancini? You make me sound like a sharkskin suit salesman.
Oh, I had to say something.
Listen, cousin, just remember the Lewis job. Hey, Rex. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You take it any way you can get it, pal. I made that. Pretty good, huh?
It's all changed. Honey, you don't know the half of it.
Here's a news flash. Billy Lewis hates me. Stop the presses. Why, things must be very slow over at Lewis Oil for you to trot all the way over here to tell me that.
Just stay away from Lewis.
Got you a little nervous, do I, Bill?
You know, Raj, you remind me of that dog who chased the pickup truck till he caught it.
Oh, come on, Bill. No more dog stories.
He got run over. Just like I will run over you.